Alright, let's talk about this monitor. So, this monitor is a piece of shit. So I got it like 2 years ago when I had a PC, and it was great for that. Now that I have my MacBook Pro, it doesn't exactly work with it that well because I have to connect it with Thunderbolt. I hate this. So I have to go Thunderbolt to VGA, which creates a horrible picture. Not only that, but the picture doesn't even fit on the screen. Look at that. Let's see those black bars? That's horrible. Now you might be wondering, Matt, you don't really need that because you have your laptop screen. Well, my friend, editing high quality videos is quite hard on a screen that's this big. So I went to Best Buy because nobody has more of my money than Best Buy. This HP monitor will work much better. It was on sale and it was just staring me in the face and I was like, okay, yeah. So with the flick of that is much better. I don't want to. Something like that. Alright, so this is much better. Let's do a like a before and after type thing. This was the setup area before, and voila, this is it now. Oh, by the way, does anyone want a monitor? I happen to have it. I will give it away for a very reasonable price of $0. Chances are I'm gonna be saying, Kyle, do you want it? And he'll be saying yes. So I don't know if I like this white balance. I think that's perfect right there. So this morning I was talking to Kyle. I'm talking about Kyle a lot in this video. I was talking to him about like college and the future, and I could go on about the future, and I don't know why I keep touching. I don't like the white balance. I could talk about the future for days upon days, but yesterday I talked about school, and I think it would be appropriate to talk about like what I do in school. I'm currently a freshman in college. I'm majoring in business administration. Here's the thing about business. Everybody does business. What is with this white balance? It's either liberal arts, general studies, undeclared, or business administration. That's probably like 80%, not 80%, but a lot. Business degrees are becoming increasingly popular. I don't know why, but they are. I feel like something like computer science or something like that would be much more useful. But that's the thing right there. I'm not majoring in business administration because I think it's useful. Business is a very good general degree to have. It can give you a lot of opportunities in a lot of different fields. As far as jobs go. Oh my God, this what? When it comes to my career, I don't want to get a job. I want to and am going to work completely for myself. And that's not to say that I hate my job right now. I would love to have my job for a really long time, if not going into my career still having the job that I have now. I chose business administration because I don't want to be, told what to do, no questions asked in somebody else's regime. That's why I'm doing business. Not because it's useful, not because everybody else does it, not because it's safe, but like I don't want to be working 40 hours a week for some company at some dead-end job for the rest of my life. I don't want somebody else to dictate my value. I want to create my own value. That's basically it. It's so cold, gross, and disgusting. Ew, look at that brightness.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
Diego is not doing well, huh?
No.
That's bright.
Well, I mean, he's
That's
home
bright.
now, so-
Yeah. What's her name?
Mary? No.
Nope, you turn. Okay. So it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just want to talk a little bit more about my major and why I'm doing what I'm doing. I really only touched on the fact that I want the freedom to work for myself, but I didn't really get into the most important part. In the 20 short years that I've been alive, I've done a couple things. A lot of them are online, but that's beside the point. The point is, I've said it a million times, I love to make things. And I feel like if I'm working for someone else, I can't do that. Right now, there's no way of knowing what exactly I plan to make in the future that I'm going to be essentially living off of, but there's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that I'm going to make something, and it's not going to be something else somebody made that I'm just promoting or selling. It's going to be something I created. And I think while having the freedom to live your own life and not have to take orders from somebody else is super powerful, I think creating something that other people can use and maybe even change their lives is even more powerful. I'm not the first one to say this, so I'm going to leave you with this.
So, the thing I would say is, when you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it, you can influence it, you can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, if you push in, something will pop out the other side. You can change it, you can mold it. That's maybe the most important thing, is to shake off this erroneous notion that life is there and you're just going to live it, versus embrace it, change it, improve it, make your mark upon it. I think that's very important. And however you learn that, once you learn it, you'll want to change life and make it better, because it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Once you learn that,